Ah, General Shao, you look amazing. Hey, what's up? It's your boy Dynasty back again with another MK1, MK Uno video because hot off the wire about an hour ago, the Outworld Rulers trailer dropped at Gamescom. I reacted to that. Chances are you probably already saw my reaction. Still on Cloud 9. I think that trailer was arguably one of the cooler ones we've seen so far just because, again, the likes of Shujinko, which... What? Motaro finally showcased in HD and not in the San Diego Comic-Con 144p quality stuff is great. General Shao looks like Satan. Looks like Lucifer. He's got freaking horns. He's a horn boy. Then we also got Sindel being a Banshee and going Super Saiyan. It's a pretty hyped trailer, so if you haven't seen my reaction, go watch it. But we're going to break down everything you may have missed in that trailer. And before we do that, though, I'm going to break down the official character bio for General Shao and also the official playstyle details for Motaro and MK1. There's also a screenshot for that, courtesy of the official Mortal Kombat socials. So if you're excited for that, take a second, drop a like on the videos. The support you guys show me on the MK Uno content has been insane. We've been covering Mortal Kombat 1 since the beginning of this year, and we're about to hit September. It's been one hell of a ride. So thank you for all the love and support throughout the year from the bottom of my heart. I do appreciate it. Without you, there is no me. So thank you for always tuning into my videos and dealing with my cringe. However, I am free. So with that said, let us read General Shao's bio in MK Uno. Supreme Commander of Outworld's army, in case the name General Shao did not clarify that enough. Here we go. I read the bio. It's pretty insane. Born into a proud military family, Shao was expected to become a soldier. No-brainer. But he was a sickly child who, though brilliant and eager, had an infirm body. So our boy Lucifer clone was a sick child. So what did we do to fix that? Shao's disability infuriated his father. He dismissed his son's physicians and designed an extreme program to build his son's strength and endurance. Almost like Daddy's got his own version of Shang Tsung's flesh pits or something. Who's Dad? Years of toil molded Shao into a physical colossus and forged within him an iron will. And as his father had promised, Shao became the perfect soldier. His brilliant tactics and relentless effort won Outworld many victories and much fame. So... he's popular. He's a social media influencer. He is the Logan Paul of Outworld. The very last paragraph reads, though General Shao is sworn to serve the Empress, his loyalty is to, you guessed it, Outworld. If Sindel's rule ever endangers Outworld, he will be the first to try to end it. So, there you go. General Shao, weak baby boy, was sick. Whoever his father is, which people were thinking could potentially be the likes of the Dragon King Onaga in the third timeline, yes? People were suggesting that Onaga is his father, hence why he looks like a fucking dragon still. Look at this. The dragon scales, they're still there. He's even got horns. He's even got horns. He could be Onaga's son. Could be Onaga's son. So his dad creates some type of crazy program, which I'm thinking some form of like flesh pits or some dragon injection to turn him into a dragon, and he became the perfect soldier, and he serves Outworld and will even start a coup to stop the reign of Sindel and her daughters. So, yeah, there you go. Interestingly enough, he does have a dagger here on the side of his waist. That is kind of cool. Also, he's got some really long nails. So that is General Shao's bio in MK1. Here's a look at the mask. Again, it's not a full mask. It just kind of covers the front of his face. Kind of reminiscent of the classic one we've come to love over the years for Shao Kahn. But yes, this is General Shao in MK Uno. Looks amazing. Then we got this image for Motaro. It says Motaro, defense, control, movement, application. So again, here's a close-up of Motaro. That's the face only a mother could love. I'm sorry, but people say General Shao was looking kind of ugly. This is spooky. If I saw this in an alleyway, I'd be afraid of the kicks he'd be kicking me with. So yeah, this is Motaro. Defense, control, movement application. It does make sense because in the trailer he does have like a shield. So yeah, he's a big wall. Time for us to watch the trailer. Let us watch. Okay, so first things first, trailer kicks off with a look at the throne. I mentioned it in my reaction. BOON did tweet out this still image of the trailer like 10 hours before the Gamescom reveal. So yeah, the Outworld throne empty. And before we actually get into everything, the dialogue might give us a taste of things to come. So the entire dialogue here, I'm going to sum it up for you. So it starts off with Liu Kang saying, Outworld can be both alien and intoxicating to Earthrealmers. While our realms are at peace, there are Outworlders who'd prefer us to be at war. General Shao. And then from there, we get Sindel saying, Victor of the Tavarian War, conqueror of the Quantum Plains, which I believe is where Goro comes from. All of Outworld is grateful for his service. And then eventually it cuts to a discussion between General Shao and Sindel, where she says, you would co-sign us to an endless war. He says, better that than be Liu Kang's lapdog. Then we go back to Sindel saying, did not your illustrious father teach you that war was last resort? Do not forget that, General. So again, who is Shao Kahn's father, General Shao? Could it actually be the Dragon King? Illustrious? Who else is so illustrious? Who else that's above Shao? Come on, it's probably the Dragon King in this timeline, which is crazy. Then we get Sindel following that by saying, we gather once again to honor my late husband's legacy to continue the tournament that was founded with Lord Liu Kang. So, Mortal Kombat tournament in this timeline was forged with Jared and Liu. Takes place also, it seems like, in Outworld. Then we get Liu Kang saying Empress Sindel. Sindel says, let us meet your champion. That's when we get the Raiden introduction to the trailer. Liu Kang says, Earthrealm's champion is Raiden, your majesty. Shao Kahn takes a jab, says, is it just me, or is Earthrealm's champion scrawnier than usual? Then, Liu Kang confirms that he has indeed embodied the very best qualities of Earthrealm's people and earned his spot as the champion. Then, towards the very end, we get Raiden saying, I am ready, your majesty, whom should I face? And the final quote we get is from Shao saying, we will destroy your champion, Liu Kang. He will have no victory. Excuse me, taste no victory. So that is all the dialogue in this trailer. Just Shao Kahn talking shit. Raiden is the defender of Earthrealm, the chosen one, and the Mortal Kombat tournament is taking place in Outworld, and King Jared was responsible for piecing that together with, you guessed it, Liu Kang. So, back to the trailer. I know, I'm sorry. Just want to break that down. It's important stuff. The illustrious dad. Who is it? The Dragon King, probably. Okay, here we go. So, it kicks off with the first looking scene here. Outworld's throne. And then we get this pachanga party taking place in Outworld that we've seen all throughout several different trailers. You got a bunch of centaurs, a bunch of shokins walking around. You can see a bunch of four-armed freaks everywhere.
Our realms are at peace.
People keep saying this is Goro playing the drums. I don't think it is. It's just another random shokin. Someone was like, this is Motaro and this is Shiva in front of him. I don't think so. I also don't think this is Motaro. Again, just all the races are just hanging out in the various marketplaces here in Outworld. You got some bananas. You got some other fruits and veggies. Got some plants. Got some people wearing some dragon mask. And yeah, everyone's just having a pachanga.
There are Outworlders who would prefer.
Melina looks concerned for some reason. Melina's looking at somebody and she's concerned. She's facing Raiden. Liu Kang is behind her. So seemingly, somebody breaks in to wherever they're at, which seems to be like their general, what would you call like the headquarters for like the royalty? It seems like the throne area. So she looks terrified. Somebody's gonna burst in and interfere with this conversation between Chosen One, Raiden, and Louis.
Who would prefer us to be.
Then here we get Li Mei looking over a bunch of people who have their hands tied. And again, along with Li Mei, we have some of the other constables next to her who are also rocking the exact same costumes. You can see there's a person in front with the same armbands, someone here with the same attire. Yeah, a bunch of people being captured. which is kind of funny. You're having a celebration, and in the midst of the celebration, you have people getting captured, which makes no sense. But again, Li Mei is an Outworld narc, and she's going to do what she thinks is best for Outworld, which means arresting people during celebrations.
Yet war.
Then we get General Shao, the first look at him.
General Shao.
Victor of the Tavarian War.
And you see here, he's rocking the mask.
Conqueror of the Kwatan.
And then here, he's charging Sindel at the Liu Kang hideout stage. We have Cameo fighter Motaro. And yeah, here he is charging in the midst of his fatal blow.
Flames.
So his fatal blow will use his axe.
All of Outworld is grateful for his service.
She looks amazing. I will say, some people were thinking she does not look good. I think she looks great. I do love the way she looks. Some people were saying she looks like Li Mei. I don't really see it. Then we get a look at this stage, which I don't think we've seen before. I thought maybe in the Garrus trailer we saw this, but I don't think so. I think this might be the first time we see this stage. If not, it's the same one from the Garrus trailer, but for some reason, the actual, like, vibe and aura of it is slightly different. It's not like a sandstorm. It's, like, got all the green, evil stuff happening. And in the middle of all of this, keep in mind, we have, like, these relics with these, you know, ancient writings on it. And there's this portal that opens up back here. And some people have sent this to me and said, Damashi? I don't know if that's Damashi. I think it's just a random portal in the midst of the string here. And look at the fucking strings. Look at that. 4, 5, 6 to a command grab. Oh god, is that EX'd? Let's watch that again. From Sindel, we go straight into our first look at General Shao's gameplay. Okay, so uppercut with the axe. Air combo where he punches you. Hits you with the axe, we're 3 hits in. Catches you with the axe, 4, 5, flying knee, Stone Cold Steve Austin, Lou press. Is that what they call it? Luthez press or whatever. Gets on top of him and like slices his neck open. If you look closely too, eventually this portal does end. So it's like a, what, 7, 8 hit combo? All with the axe and his flying knee. Oof. Unmounts. 1, 2. And you see this move right here? Shujinko actually copies this move in the trailer. So yeah, in case you missed it, Shujinko, just like back in Deception, is a mirror character. So he is stealing moves all throughout this trailer. He steals this move in particular for Shao Kahn, General Shao, and he steals the flip kick from Sindel. So yeah, is that Damashi in the background? I don't think so, because again, you can see other portals in the background. I think it's just a random portal. But maybe it's Damashi, maybe. And again, this command grab stabs you into the axe. Dude, that is fucking brutal. Then pulls it out of you. Ugh. Then we get this discussion between, again, Sindel and General Shao. It looks like they're plotting in the throne room. Again, this is like the Outworld stage, but at night, closed in. They got a table here. What's on the table? Cannot tell if that's like the Temple of Argus, but again, our first close-up of our boy's face. Looking spookier than ever. I believe it's the same voice actors from MK11. Then we get this scene of General Shao seemingly not following guidelines. So this whole discussion between Sindel and General Shao, it's like they're talking about how he has to follow, you know, Liu Kang, right? And then it cuts to, in the midst of this conversation, a clip of General Shao not listening to the Umgadi, which are, of course, the defenders of the royalty here. So safe to say, there is going to be some shit hitting the fan, and General Shao cannot be tamed because, clear as day, random Umgadi girl gets destroyed, head-butted, her arm sliced off, other girl gets hit with it too. That's 2 Umgadis who get taken out by General Shao in the Centaur Motaro lab stage. So yeah, he ain't listening to royalty at all. So yeah, he will be evil. And then we get a taste of Sindel's gameplay for the first time. And first things first, how is that for our first impression? This little flip kick here. It's like an uppercut. And she kicks. Booyah! You bounce up like a neutral jump. Hits you with the hair. What is a hitbox? 3 times. Does this over front flip kick that Shujinko does copy. Very reminiscent of Li Mei. Levitates towards him to avoid the ground smash. So Shao Kahn, General Shao, has a ground smash where the ground turns into fucking, the floor is lava. She levitates over it and actually kicks him and goes into a 3-hit string. Projectile with her hair, confirmed. Teleport with Motaro behind him to avoid this dash hit with the axe. Then I believe she punishes him with a grab. Woo! Her Karana kind of sort of does a whole flip behind him. The hair grows long and luscious and beautiful, looking like ya boy. And that, my friends, is Sindel's first look, I believe, in the trailer. Here's Motaro again, getting called out. She goes low. She has a low kick here where she does like a split. A kick that goes into a split, and he spams the red projectiles for the added pressure. And in the midst of it, she catches him in this special move, Banshee Scream, which stuns him like it's a confused Pokemon. And then from there again, another grab, this time featuring everyone's favorite centaur, Motaro! One punch. And then we get this scene of Outworld royalty. Look how beautiful the ladies look. They all look great. Picture's worth 1,000 words. This, my friends, is just beauty, if I do say so myself. So we get this scene here. We get, you know, the Earthrealmers, Kenshi, Johnny, Kung Lao, Earthrealm Defender Raiden, Liu Kang being escorted by Melina, Kitana, and Tanya. Again, Umgadi covering. This is, I believe, how they're going to get to the Outworld throne area. This kind of looks like the same, you know, from earlier when Melina looked shocked and nervous. It kind of looked like she was in this, yeah, right here. What do you call this thing? Horse and carriage. Kind of seemed like that happens in the middle. So maybe they're in the middle of like driving towards the throne room and they get stopped by somebody. And that somebody's probably not happy. For some reason, Kitana checking out her sister. Then we get this scene right here. Here is the teleporter, the entrance to, I'm assuming, Outworld, giving me deception flashbacks. Young Shujinko might be right here. We do get Johnny again, Kung Lao, Kenshi, Raiden, Liu Kang, finally meeting the royalty.
Founded with Lord Liu Kang.
Confirmation that again, Liu Kang and Jared were responsible for the Mortal Kombat tournaments. And again, everyone's just hanging out here. Hey, how have you been? Long time no see. Hey, I have my Earthrealm Defender, Raiden. He's going to beat up whoever you have to fight for you. And that's when we get the menacing excerpt from General Shao, where he mentions how he looks scrawny. And this is just so insane. I want this printed on a mural and hung in my living room. It looks insane. Then we get the whole flashback of Raiden showing his worth as Earthrealm's majesty. I guess Defender, rather. Then we get a bunch of scenes of him fighting against miscellaneous NPC, Shaolin monks. Here's a bunch of monks here. I don't think any of these monks are really anybody in particular. I don't see the same model that we think may or may not be Shujinko. I don't see him. Maybe that's him. I don't think so. Now, this scene right here is interesting because for a few seconds we see Reiko in the background. I'm going to hide myself here. Behind right here, where my cursor is, you see Reiko. And for a few seconds, just a couple, like 2 seconds, we see him getting up like he just got defeated. He's grabbing his belly like he just got a stomach ache. He's like, oh no, I got the tummy ache. I got punched in my ribs. So it seems like Raiden might have just kicked his ass. And after kicking his ass is like, I'm ready for whoever you have next, Your Majesty.
Shall I face? Majesty, whom shall I face?
Whom shall I face? Because I just defeated Reiko. I hope Reiko does not get killed by Shao Kahn for losing. That would suck. But yeah, I guess the Mortal Kombat tournament's taking place in the middle of the Outworld stage. It's weird. It's weird. I don't know. But again, Kung Lao, Johnny, Kenshi. Just watch Raiden kick Reiko's ass.
Shall I face?
And then we get some Raiden gameplay. Raiden looking sick as hell. Again, everything we've seen from Raiden has been pretty damn amazing. Wuxi Academy stage, a teleports. Another look at his grab, which is so sick because hits you with the ground shock as well. Again, same scene, more or less, just General Shao meeting the Earth Realmers for the first time. Raiden is not a fan or fazed by any of these conversations. General Shao is like, yeah, dude, your dude is not going to taste victory at all. And look at the glowing red eyes. Then from here, it cuts to some more gameplay for General Shao. Again, it's all axe-oriented. Slice to the face, slice to the face, overhead to your belly, just like we saw earlier, knocks him down. 1, 2, 3, flying knee for a pop-up. Gonna do another pop-up. Catch him across with 2 hits. We can levitate the dropped axe, apparently. So we have the ability, once we drop our axe, to pick it up after we stab you with it. That's how we do our ground smash. The axe stays on the ground. Do you realize that? All throughout, the axe is on the ground. Eventually, it does teleport back into his hand, though. Ground, and then you see here it teleports back into his hand. There it is. Okay. Here's some Raiden action. I believe this is when we get to see Shujinko for the first time upcoming. Here is Shujinko, and again, he's copying who he's going up against. This is the exact same move we saw earlier from General Shao. The overhead with the axe knocks him down, and then he leaves. So Shujinko confirmed mimic mirror character, and that's actually a really good pause frame right there. Yeah, people keep saying he looks too much like Kari Tagawa. Like this, you can kind of definitely see the hairstyle is definitely different. Definitely different. Definitely different. So yeah, there's our first look at Cameo assist from Shujinko. Then he just simply teleports out. 3 hits with Raiden. Then we get Shujinko's first fatal blow assist where he channels some old school kung fu, grows a billion arms, which I think is so sick. Then strangles you by your neck, and I can't show you what happens after that. Then Force pushes you away, and then Raiden continues on the fatal blow. Again, this is definitely Injustice 2 vibes right here. They went with like the classic Injustice 2 animations, and then again, I can't show you what happens, but your ribs do break. Then we get another string with Raiden facing off against Sindel. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 hits. 6 EX'd. Shujinko assisted right there. He steals again from your opponent. He just stole that move from Sindel. So there it is. Booyah. Stolen as an ender. And he disappears. And here's Motaro using the shield here for being a movement cameo support. Look at that. Reflecting the projectiles. I love that. I love that so much. So dope. And there's the kick we just saw copied by Shujinko. And I gotta say, that caught me off guard. I'm glad I don't fake my reactions because that shit caught me off guard, and I'm glad that's on camera forever. That was weird. It was like all of a sudden, Troy Polamalu used Head and Shoulders. Whoa, Super Saiyan. It was crazy. I do think she's got a pretty dope fatal blow. And look at Motaro. He rushes you and charges you with his horns and cracks your ribcage. Oh, donkey kick for the break. So yeah, donkey kick from the 3D era games, confirmed, comes back. Animated, and breaks bones. After that, we get Sindel going Super Saiyan, grabbing you by your legs, tossing you around. I had a cut because she breaks your groin in half. Then we cut to her doing the front kicks again to General Shao, and it leads to like a third stomp move, which is kind of dope, which pops up your opponent for some air combos, and she's just doing flips left and right. The hair does not want to relax. You can see General Shao's axe got tossed back here, so the meta for his gameplay seems to be just constantly wherever the axe is. Is the axe in his hand? Is it on the ground? I don't know, but I like that. I like the change of pace from hammer to axe, I do. And then for the most part, that's the entirety of the Mortal Kombat Uno most recent trailer. So yeah. Pretty stoked. Reiko losing to Raiden is heartbreaking. Again, I hope that does not mean he dies. It seems like somebody does approach them on the way to Outworld royalty to fight, potentially Reiko. But overall, guys, I'm so excited to see who exactly the father of General Shao is. I think it might be Onaga. I think Onaga's his dad. I don't know. I'm really thinking it. Is this Damashi in the background? You guys can let me know. or just a random portal. If you guys enjoyed, though, please take a second, drop a like on the video, subscribe for some more MK1, MK Uno like this on the channel. Until next time, been your host, BOON Dynasty. Guys, please take care, stay safe. I love you. Shujinko steals from his opponent's movesets. I think this looks like the guy from Dragon Age Inquisition. And I'll see you guys in the next video.